And I'm really proud of our team. We fell behind by 6, I think, late, and they kept their composure, made some stops, and more importantly, we had a couple of timely threes to kind of not only tie it, but then get back in the lead. And then I thought, our defense maybe let down a little bit. We let them score too quickly, but that's a good game, good learning experience, and they're a good team. Knew they would be, and it's great for us early in the season to play this kind of a game.
Last I saw, there were 56, 57 three balls taken in the game. I think you guys got 31 of them. Like I say last time, do you want to shoot that many?
Yeah, I mean, it's okay with me. Every game's gonna be different. You're playing against a 2-3 zone.
Right.
That's what they give you. They did a pretty nice job on Ruthie for the most part in the game, and she's still under the weather a little bit. You could tell she didn't have her same legs, but yeah, I'm okay with that. We'd like to make more. And we're among the best shooting teams in the country. We just didn't shoot it all that well tonight.
Question for Erin. So for a team that, maybe doesn't have a lot of question marks going into the season, maybe one question mark that you could bring up was, you replaced Lexi Bando as a starter, first really competitive game of the season. Was it a conscious effort to, go out there, shoot a lot, get more comfortable with the starting unit?
I think for me it was just going in with a mindset to bring whatever I can to that lineup. I just wanted to come in and contribute in any way that I can. Not every night is going to be able to shoot the lights out, but I think, I just came in wanting to contribute in whatever way I could.
Can you kind of describe, you hit that really big three late in the game. Mm-hmm. Wasn't your best shooting night, but hit one that meant so much. What was your reaction to that?
I just try to go in every shot, knowing that it's going in no matter how many I miss before that. So.
But Sabrina, you guys threw down 6. What you saw there, did you see? Were you looking for the 3, or they kind of looked like the corner when they left you open out there? Just take us through those back-to-back possessions there and get the 3s to tie it.
Yeah, I mean, I saw we went down 6, and I just did everything that I could to not lose that game, and they had left me open, and I knew it was time that I had to hit some big-time shots, and my teammates got me the ball. And as soon as I released it, I knew they were going in just with the adrenaline and that desire to not lose when we went down 6. I knew I had to make some big-time shots, and teammates found me. And then Erin hit a really big one when it mattered. So I thought down the stretch we executed well.
Kelly, when you go through that there, I mean, you're down 6. The ideal situation is to hit 3 straight three-pointers and some there 3, but that's a little easier. A little tough to do there, but Sabrina gets 2 good looks, and then Erin, you like the looks they got, and just kind of being able to obviously cut the margin right there.
Yeah, they kind of did that on the fly. Ruthie set a nice little high ball screen. It kind of gave us a 2-on-1 advantage on the wing in the corner, and they made the right decisions, and more importantly, they made the right shots. So, yeah, that was, I thought, well done, well executed by these guys.
Coach, giving up 42 points in the paint, is that maybe a cause for concern going forward?
Yeah. I mean, we're not the quickest team. And we didn't do a great job with our interior defense. Plus, we allowed them to get some putbacks, points in the paint. Number 4 got to the rim several times, as well as those are other points in the paint. So, yeah, it's an area. That's why, again, we learned. That's why you play a good team early like this. Now we've got some things that we know we've got to work on. I mean, we know what we are and what we aren't, but, yeah, a concern. And I think part of it, seriously, we're still battling some fatigue. It was a tough trip. And we still have kids that are sick, but they gutted it out, and that's a sign of a good team, championship team.
Sabrina, at the end of the game there, you mean obviously guys were trailing late. How comfortable you guys, since you've been there, the previous 2 years, lead 8 big games. How comfortable were your girls there, and did you feel at any point that, hey, you're still in this no matter what?
Yeah, of course. I mean, a 6-point deficit isn't a lot in basketball. That's a quick 2-possession turnaround, but the crowd was in it and never really left our side throughout that whole game, and that really fired us up, and I think kept us in that game. And then we all believed in each other, and so did our coach. I mean, we went down 6 and there was no timeout called. Usually a team, a coach would call a timeout and try and draw something up, but he trusted us, and we trusted ourselves to be able to find someone the basketball and make the right play, and we did that down the stretch. So hats off to our coaches and our players.
Maybe more for Sabrina or Erin. Erin, what was it like playing in front of the Mackinac Arena crowd for the first time?
It was awesome to be able to play in front of such a good crowd for the first time. It's gotten so much bigger since even the beginning of the year last year when I was here, so it's a really good feeling.
More for the players.
Thanks.
Yeah, we should do that from now on, right? Maybe ask them and then let them go. They have people that actually want to see them. I got nobody.
We're not going to have a media session before we leave for Utah State, so if you have anything on that game too, feel free to ask us.
So it seemed a little bit, kind of, the first half a little bit, kind of maybe slack a little bit both teams, and then as you got in the second half and the intensity rose, it seemed like even the play got better, you know, a little bit more back-to-back, and teams kind of matching each other as it got a little more intense down the stretch.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. That was a Sweet 16 game right there. I mean, the crowd was intense. The two teams were starting to play better. You know, it's still early in the season. It's not going to look pretty. Have you watched the Lakers? You know, it's not going to be pretty for a while. So, you know, I was just proud. We grinded it out and tried to, you know, again, we don't see a lot of teams that zone us. And the reason why is because we're an elite, if not the best three-point shooting team, or we had the best true shooting percentage in the nation last year. We are an elite shooting team, and we just didn't make a lot of them tonight. And I think what happened is, you know, then we got a little stagnant offensively, and that's been one of our issues in the past. And but I thought late in the game we had a little bit more flow, and that's why those shots were, I think, able to fall, because we did it out of the flow.
By the way, those two shots that Sabrina hit, really at the time of the game where sort of things were hanging in the balance.
Well,
Nice to have her on.
that's why Sabrina is Sabrina. You know, that's what I told her walking over here. You played like an All-American tonight. That's what they're supposed to do, and she did it. And we had great confidence, and I know Erin had struggled a few, but I knew she was going to make that shot because, you know, she was an All-American. That's what those kids do. She's going to have some nights like that. But I think what I like about her, she finds other ways to score. She had a couple opportunities around the rim in the middle of that zone, and they just didn't go tonight. She just had one of those nights. But there are going to be nights when she, you know, gets us 30, 35. And she's a great weapon to have there.
Coach, what was the reason for not calling a timeout when you guys got down 6 late in the game? You know, what was going through your head?
Well, a few things. I think sometimes you're better off, you know, letting that flow go. You know, you call timeout, they have a chance to kind of set their defense. Plus, I think now with the new rules, you know, you want to save one or two late in case you need to advance the basketball and not take it out under their basket, as we saw. We had, you know, there was a question there that maybe it went off us. So, yeah, I think it's okay. That was fine. These guys, you know what? They won a lot of games, and they know how to win.
So there's a lot of trust, I'm guessing. with
Oh,
the coach.
absolutely. No, I trust these guys. I trust Sabrina Maite. That's one of the best backcourts in the country. So, yeah. And I wouldn't, honestly, if we call a timeout, they would know exactly what we're going to say. You know, I think we're that in tune. So I didn't think there was a real need for it.
Anything for Kelly?
What are y'all going to focus on in practice this week in preparation for Utah?
We actually have one day, one practice. That's it before we hit the road. I think just continue to get better defensively. I mean, we're just not a quick team. We're just not. So we've got to find a way. I thought our zone was really good tonight. I thought that changed the tempo a little bit. You know, these guys, you know, it's funny. What'd they average last year? 80-something? This is one of the best offensive teams in the country. And relatively speaking, we did a decent job on them defensively. You take away their second shots, you know, some of the late issues that we had, you know, the kid just driving down the middle. I thought our interior defense wasn't great, but by and large, I thought we did a decent job on these guys. This is not an easy team to play because they play so fast, and they play differently.
You
So.
have to tell Taylor anything before the game, playing in front of a big crowd at home?
Oh, she's competitors. Taylor's going to be fine. Yeah, this wasn't her best game, but I'll tell you, she's the least one I have to worry about, her and Sabrina, because she's got ice water in her veins. She's that kind of player. She's going to make big shots for us. Just didn't happen tonight.